Good afternoon and welcome to the end of day review for today. And today is a Tuesday, April 31st, April 30th, 2024. So it's a last Tuesday of April or a last day of April. And we are in week 18. By the way, we are in FOMC week, and it's Tuesday is the first day of FOMC meeting, and then tomorrow we will review right there. But we already see that the setup they set up for yesterday, and now the real move it make today. Today is a huge move made, especially after the employment cost index release at 8:30, the markets make a huge expansion down to the downside. So, and we are in week 18, which is the 4 weeks of this month. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 5. Week 5. Yeah, week 5 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, week 5. 18, yeah, week 5 and also of this year. And this week it kind of overlap between April and May, and the cow is this week is April. That's the reason why we don't see the CPI release until the second Wednesday. Alright, so we look for the Fed meeting this week, and then after this week we're gonna have a non-farm payroll week, which is May the 3rd, right here. And then after that, 2 weeks after that, we're gonna see the CPI data release and go back to the circle of the GDP data, which is May right there. All right, get all of that out of the way and look at today. We see a gap down. So we anticipate that it's going to be a Judah swing. Take the previous day low and then reverse fill the gap. But this is not the case for today. It tried to refill the gap right away, just not all the gap, but a little bit, and then start show up from there. So it not fit this model 2 months away there, and we don't see any. Maybe the Euro swing low. Let's see, do we have this model Euro swing prior to 9:30? And this model is not working. It not happen today, which is the Euro swing at 9:30. Could be. Right, it take the high yesterday. No, it did not. Wow, let's see. So the market closed 17 minutes, 15 minutes. Yeah, we don't have to Judah swing. Take the previous day. Yeah, prior to 9:30. No Judah swing. No, we don't have that happen. Alright, so we don't see any model right there, but look at before we go into the day, yesterday, last night, before we go into sleep, we did take a look at the daily, and we see that we put a note right here, and we're so excited to see that. You see the note we put right there, sell stop on Tuesday. So basically this level right here, you see it's open close above level. It's not a huge displacement above level at all. It's just barely close above, and then you see two hanging doji candle alert level, then you know exactly if that's gonna be a fall breakout. We can put a, we're gonna watch this level in order to go short. That's our idea. We have right idea, and that exactly happened. But we have a little bit trouble when we execute them, especially on the 15 minutes time frame. We go in at 9:30. We swing right away. So let's go to the mistake we make right away, so we can get it out of the way. Then we can reset our mind, so we can learn the thing. But we learn the huge thing today, right? We have a try idea. We identify the trading opportunity, and it happened exactly what we are anticipate. But we have a little bit problem to working on, which is the execution, especially on the small time frame. All right, let's go to small time frame right here, which is we trade on a 15 minute time frame. So here's the deal, right? When let's look at the recording, so we can have the real experience on the real time. Here's our recording right here. So let's see how here's how we open, right? When we start the recording, we see the huge move. You see, we mark the level right there on the daily time frame. D1, it means start on Tuesday. So we're looking for, if we break down level, we're looking at short them. That's our idea. And when we execute them, let's see how we execute our trade idea, and then you see what areas that we can improve. Okay, so when it break down the level, and we see what? We see a doji candle open and close below that level. That tells us that it may reverse. Right, that's the signal or the signature of a fall breakout, which is you want to break, you want to retest, and reverse. Let's look some of the example we have, right? We have example everywhere. We see that pattern everywhere, right? That's the idea. So basically, the real breakout, you have break, you have retest, and then you have reverse. So right here, you have break at the level, and then you have retest. In this case, the long setup, so the retest is below. And if we have the short setup, then the retest is from above the level. So that's an idea right there. So an idea right there. Look, let's right here. You have a real breakout at level 51.47. You see the same setup right there, right? You have a break that level, and what? When we have, then we have a retest. Here we have two retest candle, and then what happened after the two retest? It's gonna continue to break down that level. That is a real breakout right there. Very interesting right there. So let's go back here. We see this pattern. So with that in mind, we're thinking about go long. Even though before that, we know that in the time, on the daily time frame, it should be the short setup. But you know what? The FOMO, the feeling of fear missing out, override the trade idea, original trade idea that we have in mind. Let's look at our 1 hour time frame again. So yeah, here's the 1 hour time frame we have. not 1 hour, but daily time frame. This is a short setup perfectly right there. You have breakout to hit level, it's not a real breakout, you see, and then 2 doji candle. Right, so you have break, retest, and then reverse. So that's the idea right there. In this case, it's a short setup, but in this case, it's a long setup. Right, you have break, retest, and then reverse. And now we go to low time frame. Wow, we see the pattern. Yeah, that you see that. That's right there. We do it real time in daily time frame right there. So we know that it's gonna break that level. And then what happened? Right, that is at 9, right? 9 and 9:15. So we're still waiting for the 9:30. Not 9:30 that you see, it's still close out that candle before the 9:30. By the way, we use Central Time, so we have to be at 1 more hour for the Eastern Time on our system. So that is out on right here. That's the candle at 9:15. By the way, for the charts, we use exactly Eastern Time, but for our system, the Windows system, we use the Central Time. Okay, so right there, you see that? Okay. So our idea is what? We zooming. We break the reversal. We want it hang below, right? We want to retest it level and fail, then put a buy stop right there. But if we hang above the level, then we can short them. That's the idea, right? That's because we saw this setup, we thought we're gonna get breakout. We feel like a mixing out, so we go in. We put a buy stop right here. We did put a buy stop right there. See that? Yeah, we wanted to retest the level and failed. We see that it did retest. And the 30. We'll retest them. That's where the real breakout at this level gonna happen. Oh, so what? Our Monday low. Down here, Monday low down there. Yeah, down here. Is it the Monday low? It's almost the Monday low. So if we want to go along with the reversal, right there. We want it hang below, right? We want to retest it level and fail, then put a buy stop right there. But if we hang above the level, then we can short them. Stop right here. Either way, we put buy stop right here.
Order filled.
Yes, order filled. So we put a buy stop right here, but on the Thinkorswim it get order fill. So we get order fill right here. Yes, so that's our first trade. We go long. We go long at around 52, 51, 32, 75. So 52. 52. Oh, okay. 30. Yeah, 32.75 right there. We go long. However, we put our stop too tight. Then when it retests, we only have 1 hour 5 point rate. Start our default stop loss right there. Yes, so we go in 52.55. Our stop loss is 5 point, which is 51.27. 51.27. 51.27. When it come back right here, yeah, exactly around our stop loss. It hit it with 75, right? 25. We put our stop loss at 51.27, 75, but this one lower. Club pip, it take it out of the trade. Take it out of the trade right there. Yes, so the next the lesson first, we have to put stop below the grand candle right there. So we get stop out 5-1, we lose $250 right there. That's our first trade. And then after the first trade we lost, we get caught and rattled. Oh, we got a little bit irritated. So we do a revenge trade. So we get buy stop big level and get filled right there. Yeah, so we got filled like that. And you see we put our stop loss a little bit too tight. Had to be below here.
Sell stop.
You see it come back. It come back and it hit our stop loss right there. You see that?
Stop filled.
Okay, now we go in and sell them.
Wow.
Order
See?
filled.
Yes. Because the fluctuates or the volatility at that moment, it will especially at 9:30. So you have to be careful. Sometimes it's good to re-enter right away, but on a very volatile, volatile day, that can be a risky move right there, because it very fluctuates, it's very volatile. So even though in one candle it can, go back and forth and hit our stop loss. So right after the first trade, we got an idea right, right in the sense that it break out at level, and you see the retest, and then it reversed. So it's a 4 breakout at that level at that time, at that moment. All right, let's go with that idea. But remember, all our original idea on the daily time frame is it gonna be short. But when we see the opportunities right here, we try to take advantage of the opportunity, a short move right here. But the errors we make, the mistake we make, that we put a stop loss too tight. And when we got out, we're gonna stop out on the long trade, and we saw the candle flip. I mean, just what at the time, at 9:30, it flipped. We immediately re-entry, reverse them with a short. That's the second mistake we make. Right, the first mistake we make is that we put a stop loss too tight, and then the second mistake we make is we take a revenge trade right there. We reverse the position. The reason why we did that because it's just inexperience, just the emotional aspect that we're still working on to manage our emotion, which is FOMO and revenge trades. It's always there. It's in each of us, but it just takes time to tame that emotion. It's there. There's no way you can remove that at a human level. We all have to deal with that. But the effective approach for us is that we have to be aware of that emotion, be mindful about that emotion, and be aware, be mindful when it triggers, so we can manage it. And this manifests itself today, because after yesterday we have a green day, and 2 day or 3 day on the road, or 4 day on the road we have all green day, And today we're going, we so, feel like we invincible, and that's one of the dangerous right there feeling with that. So we have to somehow reset our mind to a neutral state, disassociate the outcome or whatever impact of the last trade. We have to disassociate that so we can stay neutral. Look at the market as it is. It's not that we have to remove our emotion or future there. But when today we put in our emotion future, which is excited and on a winning streak, so we thought we go in and we swing right away, and you see that the first trade we get lost, and immediately the old self of us is try to be right. You try to be right, so you want a revenge trade, and we take the reverse position, and you know the rest story. So we lose the first R, right, $250 right there, and right here, let's see what happened right here. When we reverse to short, look, yeah, at that moment we so panic. We said, oh my goodness, what we are doing. And look, now we start feeling the feeling of revenge trade. You see that? So the first trade, we have a long idea, which is perfect, right? But we should put stop loss to side. And then as soon as we got stop out, we say we look at this candle a little flipped out. We have a FOMO and we have a fear of missing out, right? Because now we see, oh, wow, that this trade setup now is what it masks our original plan, which is short. That's the reason why we take a second trade. So that's we try to analyze or eternalize. How we make the decision in real time, so we can learn ourselves. So that's the only way you can learn and moving forward, which is look at the errors we make, the mistake we make. We review the mistake we make, so we try to avoid in future. That is absolutely a best and effective way to moving forward. So just start with the baseline that we are a bad trader, and then now we work our way to see what are how bad we are, so we can improve. That's it. So basically, when we flip and then we stop out. Okay. Yeah. So we got stop out.
So this
not yet. I mean,
is
stop
gonna
out.
be what? Then put right here. If that is out,
Boom. So we got stop out right there.
right back.
See that? We got stop out. So we lose 2 trades in a row right there. $500. Let's look. See what our when we reverse our position, the second trade after first trade. Let's see where is. Oh yeah, right here, my friend. That's the first trade, right? The long trade, and here the short trade. So we got stop out right away. You see that at 52.31. Let's take a screenshot of this so we can compare. So we reverse back to short. Then as soon as it hit the 51.32, we are stop out. Yeah, we got stop out. You see that? Yep, we got stop out. But anyway, we have to have an attitude that you see, we put our stop loss right there at 51.32, 50. So we got stop out right away. You see that? We got stop out. At the same candle, we lose 2 trade on the row at 9:30. That tells us something right there. That we need to calm down. We need to slow down. We're so impulsive right there. So we have to hold ourselves responsibility right there. Yeah, just think about for a minute. You see, just one trade, just one candle, we lose 2 trade in the row. And we refuse, park up ourselves still very raw and very real right there. It's revenge, impulsive and revenge trade. And we're so glad that Top Step, they have the daily stop loss. They stop it out. But anyway, that's the second trade we got stop out, right? The first trade we saw right here, the good setup, want to go long, and we put a stop out too tight when it's even very volatile. The volatility took it out. Then we took a reverse trade or revenge trade to take a reverse position, sell and go stop out. So we lose 2 trades in a row. That means we are still working on. Yeah, just to keep that in mind that loss is part of the process. We should embrace the loss and celebrate the loss for that matter, because that helps us to learn, help us to understand ourselves, because many part of ourselves still hidden. That's the reason why on the subconscious level it controls us. It controls, tell us to click and take the trade right there. So we have to be mindful to see what part that still hidden. We want them to be manifest itself, so we can realize it, identify it, and then find a way to work with us, because it's that part of us, right? There's no way we completely remove them, but we have to identify them and find a way to manage and work with them. That's the beauty of trading right there, because trading it's not about trading at all. It's about a journey of transforming ourselves to be a better version of ourselves. So that's the beautiful thing we have right there. All right, so look at that. We'll stop out and then let's see what I'm like. And you see, so beauty. You see that? If we look back, you see the setup. You see this level right here. You see it's an order block. You see that order block, and you have a fair value gap right there. Or a bearish breaker right here also, and fair value gap, and now it just retest them. The retest very deep, or you can call this the retest, or you can call this expansion, retracement, and then make another expansion. But in this case, the retracement is very deep. That means the second expansion leg down will be very huge. So that's the huge observation. We see that it deep all the way to the order block. At that moment, we don't see a short setup. We only see long. All right, but from the daily time frame, we know that it's gonna be short happen. Okay, so let's see what else. What mistake we make. So we have 2 trade lock, right? Let's see what are the mistakes we make. Okay, now in the real time we can see that. All right, we can see what we can see that at this level we can construct a we construct a fall breakout at the level, because it fall into order block for the retest, and this one is this one's supposed to be break up the level, but it fell right there. But let's see. So yeah, and we start confused right now. Okay, So you know what? We tried to go long. Can you believe that? That's now we look back. We saw the emotion. The thought process that we make. How do we go long? Because we FOMO. We fear missing out. You see, it's the long setup right there. So we put the buy stop right here. You know what? Because we thought at that moment, oh my goodness. Now we can eternalize. You can see. Okay, let's take a screenshot of this. We tried to go long. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, that's talk about ourselves right there. That's the reason why recording and review is so critical, so we can see how we make decision in the real time, because that's in the heat of the moment. The real self is really manifest itself. Normally you don't see that, right? But in this moment it manifests itself. So the idea we can see the reason we try to go long at 41.55, because say, all right, we want this what is retest and fail, right? We see the break at that level, break it down, retest, fail, right? That's right. So you have what? You have break it, retest, right? And now it's gonna be reversal. So that's the reason we take the long trade. Okay, we accept that logic. Let's see. So let's go easy on ourselves. We don't want to go big, the dead horse, right? Big odds too hard. All right. So right here we should. Okay, let's see what we try to do. Okay, so we go long. We want to go long at that level because we thought that it's gonna break out at that level. Oh, we wanted it because we thought it's gonna. Oh, I see. But the mistake, the error we make is, look, you don't want it to take too many time to go there. If it break down, then we want it immediately go and what? A doji candle allow that level. We wait for this. It's no longer a valid setup, even though you feel like it retest level. So that's another error in terms of how we apply the principle of 4 breakout right there. Yeah. For example, in this example, right, you want to break out level and then a doji retest fail, then that you go long right there. But this scenario is different, because before that you have a huge breaking down and it not respond right away. This one, you see just 2-3 candle. In this case, the new release at 8:30, so it's a different story. But anyway, at least we are make errors so we can improve. That's how it is. All right, so we got start out, right? We go long. You see, look at right here. We go long. We thought that it's gonna be a real breakout. So put a buy right there, and we get stop out 51.35. 51.35. So the 51.35 we get out. So we get 3 trade lost on the roll right there, which is $750. Which is more than we make yesterday. Yesterday we make about 650, and today we already lost 3 trade. And now let's see. And you see, amazing right there. And now we, in the hand side, we see that the algo leave a very distinct or very, very clear. We to pick a wrong level. All right, you put this level, it's wrong level. If we pick this level, we can see the picture more clear. Right? It's just they are on a level. But if we look on this level, we can see that it's gonna be a short setup. You know why? Because it had displacement down, and then it's what? It never retested level from below. It just closed above that. So it means the reversal, break, reversal, and then it retest them, but retest above that where the source needs to come in. We see that movie before. We have some other example we can show. We can show right here, so we can have the idea that this is just a full breakout at lip level. It's not gonna give real breakout, and that's what we got in trouble when we tried to do it. So look, remember we talked about this setup before. Yeah, we can see that phenomenon happen everywhere. Okay, let's look at here. It's a daily time frame, right? Let's mark this level. You see that? So you see that it break out it level, and you see immediately it reverse. Displacement now, break the level, so you have break, you have reverse, and then you see what? And then you see the retest, but retest above that level. That is where exactly you put a buy stop right here, because there's no reason for it to go. It already open above, and no reason for it to go down the level. The only go down the level is to break it, to make another leg down. So whenever we see a level break down, and intermediately we see it reverse back, that's where we need to watch. The same idea right here. Break it down and then reverse back, right? Reverse back, that means is breaking back that level and close up the level. That is the moment we want to go short. So basically the next candle is open above that. We go short right away. So we saw the pattern everywhere. And now it's gonna go to our subconscious mind. We're gonna see that form. Yeah. So our mistake is this morning we have our emotion is kind of clouded, so we confused with two lit level. But the better it's two lit level, you can see it's clear. Break, reverse, and retest from above that. In moment you put a sell stop right here, and wait for what? Also wait for the smart money division and also the time, right? You see the candle at 9:30 area, wait around 10, and is that exactly happen. But anyway, we learn our lesson. Let's see how do we check another trade. We already trade in a row we lost. Well, if we look at this candle at this level, it's very confused. But we look at this level, we see very clear. All of this is gonna be a setup to be short. Break that, continue break down that level. So basically expansion, retracement, and then expansion. Why it's retracement? Because I have failed gap right here and retrace back to the order block. You see the order block right there? You get rejection right there. Okay, right here. Right here we take our 4 trade. Can you believe that? Oh, where's that? We just saw it. We just saw it. Oh, come on. Let's see, how do we...
Oh. Anyway, it's not at the end of the day. We are happy with our loss.
Okay.
The right moment, I think.
Did we take the trade right before this or after?
Man, it's very volatile.
Yeah, so basically at the candle at 10 right here, we make a same mistake on the candle at 9:30. We go long, and then the stop loss too tight, it kick it out, we switch to short, and that's a revenge trade right there, and we get stop out. The same at 10:30, we get a long right here, the level we thought gonna real break out, we put a stop loss, 1 hour, which is 5 point, it stop it out. Then we say, wow, if it cannot break right here, then it's gonna go down. Then we go in and short them, and when it short them, we go in at this level, and then when it retraces back more than 5 point, it kick out again. So we got 4 trade on the road right there, and that's the idea. So you want to get it out right there, so that we see what we learn. So basically, and then after that, we got 4 trade, and we hit the daily stop loss, right? Stop loss, which is 1,000 out. But anyway, and after that, so after 4 trade, we use our paper account, practice account to take a trade. And I think we make one more loose trade before we get a win trade. So it's 6 trade right here. And after 5 try, we got a 6. And now we see the pattern. See the pattern. All right, let's see how we get it, the 5th trade. So right here we can see that this level is right. You see that 2 dozy, and then as we have a diversion at 10 also. We have a diversion money at 10. Let's see. Here's the smart money diversion at a candle at 10 right there. You see the Nasdaq, it make a higher high, this one make a high low, right? Make a high high compared to the 830. You see that 830, but make a low low. So we have the confluence right there to tell us that at 9 it's gonna go short, but it do one more retracement. You see that into this level if we go with the level. So you break that level and then it reverse back right away. Right? If we want this gonna be a 4 breakout, then when you break down that level, you want a doji candle retest, but in this case it's not. It reverse almost back and close at that level. Then that is a real breakout right there. Yes, so we did go in right here. The idea we go in what the idea we go in, let's see. It's too fast. Wow, it's huge breakdown right there. Yeah, let's go back to the screenshot right here. We did analyze right here. So basically, in order for in this case, it's a real breakout at 51.35.25. 51. $35.25, 35, 51, 35.25, which is this level we mentioned before. So what is a real breakout, right? The real breakout is going to be a little bit different than the 4 breakout. So basically the first move we have is breakout. And then we have a reverse, which is this level never tests from below. It did not test below. It just reversed. That's an idea of reverse. That means it just go back to that level and close the level. If it's below and retest, then that we're gonna be a real reversal. But this reversal is just the setup to go short, which is break out at level. So real breakout. So it's reverse, and then you have what? You have two doji candle right here, which is the retest from above that level. Then that tells us that it's gonna come down. It's gonna make another expansion down right there. So remember this setup, and remember at 10 we have a smart money diversion. So from our experience that whenever have smart money diversion, wait for the next candle, can take an entry, and in this case it's accurate right there. So the setup, first you need a break, then you have a reverse. There's no retest. Remember, the retest does not happen. After reverse, then you have retest. In this case, retest above that level. To those you can go hanging up below. That's where exactly we put a buy stop right there. And we have to put stop up there. Otherwise, we will get in the. We get stop out. Let me see if we go in right here. 35 will be 40, 25. So yeah, we are there. So if we go in exactly here, we'll be good. So we have the short idea based on 1 hour, daily time frame, but we have a little bit trouble execute right here, and we run out of ammo quickly after we try on the 9:30 candle, and then a 10. You see the 10 hour. 10. Our candle also very swing both directions, so it rate both liquidity, and we just not so lucky today. We try and and we should not make the revenge race. If our if our original on the daily time frame is still valid, then we should not take a short the reverse trade, which is after we go long, we get stop out, we do the short. That is a reverse revenge trade right away right there. And the same at at 10 o'clock, we thought gonna break out. I think that's a wrong right there. It should be a short setup. It not fits our move, and also the first trade also short because long, which is the opposite of our original trade here, which is short on a daily time frame. We learn our lesson big time today right there. So yep, so here's huge, beautiful right there. So now we can understand what a breakout, real breakout versus a fall breakout. Let's look at the fall breakout. We do see a fall breakout. Real breakout. We have a lot of real breakout for today. So 35. We have 44 breakout. Okay, let's see what we have right here. So right here, what do we have? 50.0925. 50.09. 51.09, which is right here, the level. You see like that? It's a real breakout. The same signature it have with this one. The same idea. Yeah, let's denote that, and then we can see just the same idea. Basically, you have what? Actually, we have what? We have a breakout at that level, and you have reverse right away. Right? You have a break, and you have reverse, never retested level from below. It just go below, open below, and then reverse back, close above. And then you have what? And then we have 2 doji candle above, retest from above, and that exactly goes short. You see, the pattern repeat itself everywhere. Yeah, let's put the note in here. Yeah, we did say right there. Let's spend a little bit time to edit this so we have idea of a signature of the real breakout. Right here. See that level? Breakdown, reverse, 2 doji candle hanging above, retest, and then boom, break it down, real breakout. The same right here. You have break it down, break it, you have reverse, and then you have a test above. Then it's breaking out again. So let's make some note right here. So the very first thing it happened, what happened? Okay, so it have what? It's great. That idea of the signature or the setup for a real breakout. You break, reverse back right away. And then number 2 right here, you have reverse or break back right away. There's no retest. Remember, there's no retest. The retest happened after reverse, but it retest from the above. And now you have the break. Let's see the break. What? Let's get what the timestamp for that break. Right. That what is the time frame for that break. All right. So the time frame right here is 11:30. That's a critical time also. That's one of the times that thing gonna happen. 11:30, and what's the reverse? The reverse back right away. Is that? Hold on. 10:30, 11:30, 11:45. All right. So we have 11:45. Right here we have 11:45. Let fix this one. It will be 11:30. That's around the 30. That's where we're gonna see something happen. Around the half an hour, an hour. That's where thing interesting gonna happen. So that's called the time right there, time alignment right there. So you have break at 11:30, and therefore it reverse, and then you have 12, right? 12 and 12:15 is the signal candle to go short right there. And right here, is that 12, right? Let make sure we got it right. And then you have a third step right there, which is the retest. In this case, we have 2 candles, which is 12 and 12:15. This is how accurate the time is. And exactly at 12:30, boom, make another expansion, down move right there. And remember, the step 3 is where it's a signal for it right there. It's a signal candle for it right there. Where we so look at for entry right there. Just keep that in mind. So you have 3 steps right there. Yeah, right here, we put the note right there. So it's re-break out, no retest from below, but 2 signal above. So that's the idea. The retest happened after the reverse. And that's where, the novice, we used to be trade long at this level. And we still, you see right here, we go long right here, that's part of our cell that we need to rewind right there. You see, right now we only divide 50%. Then the 57% of the cell of our cell, the old the old cell is going to take along right there. Exactly right here. Take along right here. That's where it should be short. It's okay. We need to be patient ourselves. It just take practice. That's it. Patient, take practice. We will get it. No doubt we will get it. Yes, so that's the real breakout. We had 3-step, break, reverse, and then retest. That's what we do. All right, then let's make it a little bit pretty right here. So this is talk about this candle, and then you have right here 2 signal candle right there, and the entry is at exactly at 12:30. Can you believe that? At 12:30. How to do that? We just do a buy stop right there. It will carry it to the trace. 5109.25 right there. It's so beautiful. Yep, just take more, a little more practice. We can nail this setup. Then the rest is gonna be history. The sky is gonna be the limit. Yes, so we save that one. Save it. So you see right there, that's what right here. So you see the setup right here, right? It's the same idea with the setup right here, exactly the same. Let's say you have reverse, retest, yep, so we have it right here. Come on. All right, so you see right here, the signature is the same. See that? That level, in this case, level is 51.35.25, and in this case, the level is 51.09.25. The same signature. The algo leaf is fingerprint all over the place now, so now we can see. You see that? It break, and then it reverse. By reverse, we mean that it just close above that level right away. Right, this level right away. There's no retest then. You see that? Reverse, and then you have a signal candle, which is test from above. These two candles test from above, and with a time alignment. In this case, is a 10 time alignment, and also we have a smart diversion, money diversion at 10 right there. Give a very strong signal. In this case, do we have any smart money diversion at either at 11 or at let's see, at 11 or 11? Yeah, 11 and 11:30, right? So we have the breakdown 11:45. 11:30, and then 11:45. Oh, 11:45. Yeah, in this case we don't have the money diversion, which is fine because it's a good setup. We can go, but for this setup, it gives us a very high quality because it have a smart money diversion also. So that's an idea right there. Between this is a real breakout. Let's see when last time we saw a fall breakout. Let's look at the fall breakout. So we're gonna wrap up here with a for breakout and real breakout, so we have an idea. So we can compare and contrast that we have that our subconscious mind to processes for breakout. Let's look right here. We have it yesterday. It is for breakout. So for breakout at that level. We have break. Okay. Break to the upside. Alright. That's this break to the upside. And then you have the retest to that level. And then that's where we take that trade. Okay, so we have a break, the retest, and then the reversal. Break upside. Let's see if we have any other for breakout. Okay, so we see the real breakout and now we see the for breakout. Right, you have the break to that level, you have the retest. If this one, there's no retest, it close above this one, then it's gonna be a real breakout. But however, it did retest and then it's gonna be reversal. You see that? So let's close our wrap up out here. We want to compare and contrast real quick. So right there, for the for breakout, you need a break, you need a reverse, and then you need a retest. But excuse us, for the real breakout. But for breakout, you have the slightly different. You have break and you have a retest. You all have a break. Any level, right? Only two possibilities. Break the level or it's gonna be reversed from that level. So break from level, it's gonna be real breakout. But if reverse from level, it's gonna be for breakout. The first step is break that level first. And then here the key step we're gonna see. If the second step we see the retest, then we know it's gonna be a for breakout. Because the real breakout, you want it to be reversal right away. That's the whole idea, reversal right away. And then in this case, you see that it breaks out the level and then it reversed right away. And then two hanging doji candle right there above that level and test to the below. That's where it's gonna break that level. But here, it's not gonna break the level because it's retest from below and then next step it's gonna reverse. Right there. So now we see that we can break our setup to 3 steps right there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so beautiful right there. You see that? Let's do this. Let's put a step number so we all can conceptualize easier. So you have step 1 right here, which is a break. You want that a break. It's like 1, 2, 3, right? Make us easy to conceptualize when we put a number. So step 1. Now we do the step 2, which is a retest. For the real breakout, you don't see the retest. You want a reversal right away, or at least a couple of candles. Okay, and then the next step is gonna be reverse. For the retest, it can be one candle retest or two candle retest. The more the better, I guess. Because we will be more trap more liquidity, then the next expansion move is gonna be huge. Right there, beautiful. Let's save it, and then we get out of here. So now we have, I think refreshes, yeah, right? Refreshes. It's okay. So let's capture it one more time between the real breakout and the fall breakout. Yeah, we cover this so many times. We need repetition this so it become our second nature. We can saw it forming before it even forming. All right. Right now we got 50%, but we're gonna increase our detection or so-called identify the trade setup, increase them from 50%. Basically, you have three steps right there. You have break, you have retest, and reverse. That is a fall breakout. But if a real breakout, then you're gonna have what? You have a break, then you have a reverse before the retest. For step 2, that's only different right there, and then the rest is the reverse. All right. Thank you for your time and interest. We're only grateful for this opportunity, and we do what we love, then success is coming to our way for sure. Bye for now and have a great evening.